Hey everybody, welcome back to The Unemployed Entrepreneur. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and press all so you can get all notifications every time I put out a new video. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to ask you to do something, so please hang around to the end. Hi again everybody, Jim Ellis here. Thanks again for joining me. This is technically part 11, but I'm calling it the bonus section of my Music That Inspired Me series. If you don't know the background, I'm not going to tell it to you here because there are 10 other videos before that'll tell you all about it, okay? So what I'm going to talk to you about today is a band that I grew up with that I don't know, I loved them and I hated them. I don't want to say I hated them. Hate's a very strong word. They were very good at what they did, but a lot of people considered them to be less than worthy. I don't know. They experimented with a lot of things, keyboards and guitar sounds that were different. The band was called Whit Heart, and personally, I loved them. I really did. I enjoyed everything they did. But unfortunately, back in those days, if you listened to Christian radio at all, you would have thought Whit Heart was the mellowest band in the world, because all they ever played was things like, what's that one called? It's not coming to me. It's on the end of their first album, I believe, Vital Signs. Very quiet, mellow. We are his hands. We are his feet. We are his people. Children of the Lord. Beautiful song. But pretty much the only one on that album that didn't have some sort of a beat to it, you know. And of course, back then, you know, the Christian community, we didn't want beat. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't get it. But hey, thank God we got past that. But I loved Whit Heart, and here's why. Well, actually, not really a here's why as much as let me just give you some experiences that I went through. I saw Whit Heart live, and you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm 99.9% positive. It was November 3rd, 1986. As their then lead singer, Scott Douglas, stood on the stage and actually at one point squatted on the stage. He got down basically in a squat position and was talking to people. There was something in my spirit that just went, I was only, I would have been 19, I guess, at that time. 19. I would have been 19. And my spirit was just like grating inside, and I have no idea why. Well, if you know anything about Whit Heart, if you are one of those people who did follow, you know that shortly thereafter, Scott Douglas was brought up on child molestation charges and ended up in jail. I have no idea what happened to him after that. I kind of wish I had looked that up before I started this video. I pray that he repented and I don't know if he's paid his, that was 34 years ago now, right? 34 years ago now. Yeah. Gosh, work on my math. So hopefully he's paid his dues to society and is moving on, and more importantly than society, to God. He's okay. But it was just so strange that my spirit was just not, jiving with his, and then just within a week or so, boom. Now, let's back up a little bit. The lead singer on Vital Signs prior to that was a gentleman by the name of Steve Green, who was also a very mellow. He actually left Whit Heart and went on his own career and did a lot of mellow songs like Broken and Spilled Out and Poured at My Feet. Beautiful, beautiful voice. Did some great music. He did He Holds the Keys. Excellent, excellent singer. But Whit Heart moved on, and when they got their new lead singer, Rick Florian, everybody I think was blown away because he was one of their roadies. They were looking for a singer, and they were having auditions, and the story that I understand is that one day he said, "Hey guys, I know you're having trouble doing this, and whether I get it or not, I just, I love being with you guys. I'll continue doing what I'm doing, but any chance I could try out?" And bada bing, bada boom, there he was, baby. And I'm telling you, look up the song Independence Day. Okay, I play Independence Day on Independence Day practically every year. If I forget, I slap myself and play it a day or two later. But what an incredible analogy of using Independence Day and rockets blazing across the sky to be an analogy to what we do or what happens in our lives when Jesus comes and gives us our independence. Fantastic, fantastic. Another story I want to tell you is this. They have a song at the end of their, I want to say emergency broadcast album, called the dream, living something about the dream. I can't believe my brain. I didn't look this stuff up. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Edge of a Dream. It's called The Edge of the Dream. And you can, if you're at all, got any kind of intellect, spiritually especially, you can look into that and realize that what he's talking about is, the marriage between the Lamb, Jesus and his bride, the Lamb of Christ and his bride. But it can also be a very good wedding song. And we actually used it, my wife and I, as the is that called the recessional? When we left the recessional, as we left our wedding on June 2nd, 1990. Today is May 28th, 2020. So I'm coming up on 30 years. And I don't understand. She's only 29. But anywho, it was a great song, fantastic song. Love the song. And here's the thing, okay? Being the typical fan that I was back then, typical, I think I was atypical. But anyway, I wrote Whit Heart a letter. And I said, I know I probably can't afford this, and I have no idea where you will be on June 2nd, 1990. But if you are anywhere nearby, I don't know if you'd be willing, but I would love to have you guys play at our wedding. I don't know what it would take, but let me know. Well, I never got a response from them. A little disappointed. Well, I want to say it was September or maybe November of that year. Of course, my wife and I are married now, and we're still at Central Bible College in Springfield, and Whit Heart came to Bolivar, Missouri, and we went to see them. And stopped by the table at the end. I got to meet Mark Gershmel, and I said, hey, buddy, I sent you a letter back in, blah, blah, blah. And he said, really? He apologized to me wholeheartedly and said, bud, we always respond to our fan mail. I'm really sorry. And I'm sitting here thinking, wonder what that would mean. Would he have come to my wedding and sang this? That would have been cool. I'll never know. But I thought it was a fun little story. Whit Heart made a huge, huge impact on me. Just being able to, do the jamming songs as well as the mellow stuff. And I wish they were still going today. I don't know what they'd be doing today. But I wish they were, because they were great. They were a great, great band. And Rick Florian was one of the best lead singers, I think, in the Christian world. In fact, I think he could hold his own with many secular people like Steve Perry and all that. Great, great voice. I'm going to make this video short so I don't spend too much of your time. But I appreciate so much you guys coming and watching these. This is a little bonus track. I'm going to remind you again, that being an unemployed entrepreneur doesn't mean you're always unemployed. It just means sometimes you have to work without getting paid until later. We put in, what's the word? What's that phrase? We pay it forward. The thing that I wanted to ask you at the end of the video is, please make a comment on this video. Write in who your favorite band was when you were a teenager. I don't care if it was Christian, secular, or otherwise. I don't really care. I don't know what category you put it in. Just tell me what your favorite band was, and let's get a conversation going. Just even if it's just, hey, I liked Heart. I liked REO Speedwagon. I liked Petra. I liked Stryper. I like Stryper too, by the way. But they didn't really make an impact on me, except for the time that I went to Yellow and Black Attack dressed in spandex and yellow, black spandex and yellow duct tape. There's pictures to prove it. If I find one, I'll put it on here, but I probably won't. The unemployed part of unemployed entrepreneur is never permanent. God bless you guys.